Okay, video one. Now, I want to just go through how I got here and why I'm sharing this right now, just so you know who I am, because you need to be able to understand the thinking behind everything that follows, and you need to make sure that you're in the right place, because I don't want you wasting time watching something that's not applicable to you. Now, if you've been inside the video ads ecosystem, or if you've been following my videos either on YouTube or any of the other social media channels I'm on, then you've been thinking, oh, I could do that. And I wonder if I could do that as a business, or wonder if I could do that for other businesses. Then you're in the right place. Nothing else, okay? So if you've already been recording videos, testing things, and you're starting to see how this works, this series is built for you, okay? Now, I want to run down who it is I am so that you have some idea of my credentials, okay? I've been involved in family and local businesses since the age of 11. I'm now 55, crikey. Since 2003, I actually ran my own business in London, and it was very successful. And I decided that though I didn't want to live in the UK, and I built my own dream. Basically, I built a £1 million property portfolio in the space of, let's think, 2006 to 2008, so in 2 years. And then I moved to Fuerteventura, sold my business in London. I commuted the first year, and anybody who likes to go on planes will understand what that actually means. Jumping on planes twice a week was quite a lot, and also running a business in London. And having a family also. My son, Dan, was only 6 years old at the time. So then we move on to now. 2020, okay? Well, 2018, I started to look for things that I could kind of bring my skills up to date, because I'd actually retired, and I really do enjoy being outdoors, but I also realised that from what I'd read, you need to keep your mind occupied as you get older. Okay, so I'm coming up to my 50th year, and I'm thinking, let's go learn something new. And I also thought, if I can learn something that Dan can take with him anywhere he goes, he can be free with just a laptop and a skill, and then he can do whatever he likes whenever he likes, and he can go into further education when he feels like it, not when you're forced into it, when you have no idea what you want to do, like at the age 16, like most of us were. So I came across internet marketing at the time. Social media marketing seemed obvious because I always had used social media for keeping in contact with my family on the Isles of Scilly, and I'm on Fuerteventura. And so I used to do blogs and stuff just because I like writing, like documenting stuff. I'd always kept a diary as a youth, and I love writing. So it made sense. And so this was kind of like a natural progression for me to step into doing social media marketing, because I'd run businesses. I understand people. I'm into psychology. But the big thing is I hate sales. And while I run my London business, I never had to sell what I was doing, because I always just imagined if I was good at what I did, people will get results and they will come to me naturally. And that is what happened. Now, I actually wanted to help other people, because I'd seen other people, I'm going to call it in the mid-market rush on the internet, people were selling stuff and making money off people by selling courses. I've got nothing against people learning or selling courses, but there are ways of doing that, and I didn't like the way it was being done. So when I found Laurel Portié, I felt akin to what she was saying, and then I found out the reason why was because her mentor, Nic Peterson, his stuff resonated with me, and I saw the same thing, the same patterns of things that I believed in, what he was doing, only he could share it much better than I could, because mine was an instinct and he had already worked out how to present it. So chose that direction, and we both, Dan and I, immersed ourselves within both Laurel Portié's trainings and Nic Peterson's trainings, and everything we could find. That's all we did for the last 3 years, just every single day. Laurel stuff and Nic stuff, love it. Okay, so I'm now to the point now where I went to America last September to meet them both, because I want to make sure that they really were who I thought they were, and they were. And then I went again November, and Dan came with me both times. And I really did feel that this would be something that's useful for other people to actually know. And after speaking to a lot of people over here on this side of the Atlantic, I realised that it would be more beneficial, rather than me keep going over there, to actually just start to teach it instead over here. So I asked both Laurel and Nic, because we were in their success circle, and they went, yeah, of course, just do it in your own way. Don't copy what we're doing, but just take what you've learned and apply it with your own spin on it. So I am, okay? Now, one of my dreams has always been to actually help as many people become as free as I have. And I mean by that is actually working out what they want out of life, because I do not believe that just thinking that more is going to help you be happy. And I learnt, again, while being in America on those things, that having more does not make you happy. So I was in the same room as millionaires and billionaires. And I was going to say I was the happiest person in the room, but that maybe because I'm always just happy. I don't know. There seem to be a lot of serious people. And I was like asking myself why. When I was in Dallas especially, I'm just watching. We were at the top of the Hilton Hotel. They'd given us the top suite, which was lovely. And I'm just watching all these massive vehicles roll by every hour of the day and walk through the city, and nobody's smiling. Nobody. And I'm like thinking, what is all this for if not to live your best life? And that's what Nic actually teaches, and what Laura and I teaches as well. Is like, work out what is all this stuff you're doing things for, and then work backwards, reverse engineer. So, putting the two things together, I've decided that I'm going to first of all do a small video series so that you can actually apply and study what I've learned, what Daniel's learned, and I'm going to show you how you can test it in real situations so it works for you as well. But I'm also going to show you how to work out what it is you want, work out your enough number, and then to reverse engineer so you know what your most immediate constraint is, and to remove all the things that you think that you need to get to your end result and your end goal, so you can just focus on the thing that you do need, and use something called minimum effective dose, use things like force multipliers and forcing functions and things like that for people who find it hard just to get on with things. Okay, I can do all of that with you, and I know this what this is about. Okay, so hopefully that's told you a bit about me and what we're doing. Any questions any time, I am putting myself out there. I put my WhatsApp link out. WhatsApp is the place to get me. It's on my phone. That's how I communicate with all of my clients and my family. And if I'm awake and I feel like answering my phone, that's where you'll get me. If you send me emails or messages on Facebook, you will get me eventually, but WhatsApp is where you're going to get the best of me. You'll get voice messages and all kinds of things, and pictures and videos as well. Sometimes I feel like I'll be out cycling and I want to tell you something, and I will record a quick video about what I'm thinking about you. All my clients know that. So, that's it really. So I'm looking for people who are actually looking to move forward, looking to engage the field and not quite sure how to engage the field. And you're looking for somebody who's already done it and is doing it. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in finding out more about, just watch the playlist. And if you feel at any time you want to chat to me about the playlist or what it is we're doing, click the button to my WhatsApp and say, hi Tina, I've been watching this playlist and I'm curious about XYZ, and you'll be surprised because I'll answer you. All right, enjoy.